Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub.
And my name is Asad.
And today Mustain Asad and we are sitting in the middle of the forests. This is Patriata area, and all around us there are beautiful pine trees, and we are sitting on this little mountain making Ielts speaking videos.
Yes.
How are you feeling, Mustain?
I am feeling good.
What do you think about this place?
And this place is beautiful and lovely, and there are beautiful sceneries around where we will take photos after this recording.
Okay, that's right. So Mustain, now I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
These questions are about Ielts speaking part 1. So the same thing you should answer in 4-5 sentences, right? Whatever the question is. And I'm going to evaluate Mustain's answers. I mean, wherever he gives any irrelevant answer, any wrong answer, I'm going to correct that. So let's take a start. Where do you come from?
I have come from Lahore, Pakistan.
Okay, now where do you come from? So you should not say I have come from.
I do come.
Yes, no. Where do you come from means I belong to, right? Or I come from, right? So let's start again. Because you know the starting of your answer is very, very important, right? So where do you come from?
I come from Lahore. It is a beautiful place located in the country Pakistan. It is in the province of Punjab.
Okay, this is a very good answer, and at this point you don't need to explain a lot. It's not that they say where do you come from and you start a prepared answer. I come from Lahore, it's a beautiful city, there are many things there and all that stuff. Okay, in part 1 when they ask you questions like what is your name, where do you come from, answer in simple ways. Now what is your home like?
My home is beautiful. It is like very big and spacey. We have got 3 floors. On the first floor there are about 3 rooms, 1 drawing room and 1 kitchen. The same way it is on the upper floor, and on the 3rd floor we have got a beautiful store where we have put our things.
Okay, this is again a very good answer for speaking part 1. It's not lengthy, it's not long, and by the way, by giving lengthy answers you cannot impress the examiner. Rather you will depress the examiner. Examiners, they have to ask further questions, and if in one answer, in one go you answer all the questions, then examiners will be helpless. So be careful about that. Okay, now my next question is what are the advantages and disadvantages? I just ask you in a different way. What the advantages and disadvantages your home has?
The advantages of my home are that it is located in the center of the city, and all the places where all the grocery shops are near, so we don't have to be in so much problem to buy things. And the disadvantage of my house is that it is located in the center of 2 schools, so in the morning time it is very noisy, and our street is also so much crowded, so it is difficult to pass through.
Okay, now have you noticed one thing? He answered in a very simple way. He talked about one advantage about buying grocery and in the center of town and all that, and the disadvantage. So this is how. Now it doesn't mean you start talking about 5 advantages and 5 disadvantages. That will be wrong. So this is the good answer. Okay, now tell me about your family.
I haven't got a very large family. I have 1 father, 1 mother and 1 little sister.
Okay, now this time it's a short answer. Obviously people have 1 father, 1 mother and all that. Okay, so tell me about your family. You need to mention a little about your father, about your mother and about your sister. It's going to be a very simple answer there. Tell me about your family. There are 4 members in my family, my parents and my sister. No, you should say at least 1 sentence. So let's start again. Tell me about your family.
We are 4 family members. I have 1 father, 1 mother and 1 younger sister. My father is an Ielts professor, my mother is a housewife, and my sister is studying. She is a student of class 6.
Okay, and I can answer this in a different way, that I have a mother, a father and a brother. My mother is a social worker and my father is a civil engineer and my brother is a student. Simple, right? So you must describe in that way. Tell me about your job. Now this is irrelevant question. Let me tell you one thing. In the beginning, the examiner will ask you, do you work or are you a student? Now, if you work, you can tell them, yes, I am a professional, I work, and then you can talk about the field. Again, brief answer, because examiners do not expect a long answer to this question. And if you are a student, you say, I am a student and I am studying engineering at the moment. Simple answer. Okay, don't define what you study in detail about your university and all that. They will ask you further questions. And if you are a housewife and they say, do you work or are you a student? You say, well, actually I am a housewife. I take care of my family while staying at home. So this is how you can answer. Okay, now the next questions are about job, but because you are not doing job, the examiners will not ask you the questions about your job. What are your plans for the future?
My plans for future are that first of all I will finish my higher studies. After that I will search for a good job with high salary.
Okay, that's right. What type of transport do you use most?
I mostly use two types of transports. I mostly prefer using my own car, but sometimes I travel on bus too.
Okay, now this is getting shorter. At least 1 or 2 sentences should be added as well. Yeah, you're trying to get rid of my questions, huh? Answer properly.
Okay.
Yeah, there are many students who are learning from your answers. Do you like reading?
Yeah, I love reading. I like read every time I get free time. I mostly like to read magazines, newspapers or some books, and obviously I read my favorite novels also and fantasy
Okay,
books
now
as well.
see, I had my next question, what do you like reading the best? But he has already answered that. Now, if this happens with you, that examiner asks you a question and you have a feeling that you have already answered this question, do not tell the examiner, again you are asking me the same question, or once more do I need to tell you about this answer? Instead of that, you can paraphrase what you have already said, or you can talk about some other thing. So that is how you can just manage that, right? Now let's see, what do you like reading the best? Now when they say the best, the most, just talk about one thing, right? So what do you like reading the best?
I like reading novels the best.
Okay, now you should explain why.
Because novels they contain a lots of information. I don't like read novels which are having no story or no moral. I read more novels which are related to life and which give us good information.
Okay, now Mustin, I have a feeling that this is not a proper talking style. This is like, you have crammed something and you're speaking from your heart and all that. It should be a proper talking style. I mean, communication is very important during IELTS speaking test. So you can slow down, because it sounds like you are telling the story of thirsty crow or greedy dog or anything. Once upon a time there was a crow and the crow was thirsty. It was looking for water here and there and all that stuff, right? Try to speak. Try to talk to the examiner. Do not give the feeling to the examiner that you have crammed. I know you have not crammed the answers, but the thing is, the people who are watching now, even they might think you have crammed the answers. So slow down and talk loudly. Focus your words, and then you will be able to give proper answers. Now let's just go on. What kind of television programs do you watch? Now slow down, focus your words and all that.
I watch informative television programs which are based upon nature. Like I like to watch Discovery Channel because it helps me to gain a lot of information about nature, and it also gives us good information about animals and other living organisms.
Okay, that's right. Tell me about a film you have seen recently.
I haven't seen any film recently.
This is gonna be rude for the examiner, right? Because IELTS is your speaking test, and during your speaking test, if you deny the answers, if you negate what examiner asks you, like if they say, tell me about a movie you've seen recently, say, I've not seen any movie recently, I'm a busy person, I don't have time for such things, that is going to be rude. So you are not supposed to deny any answer. You have to talk about any movie you watched even 1 year ago. You can say, I watched that movie recently, last week this happened and all that. So please answer again. Tell me about a film you have seen recently.
The film which I have seen recently is Love Yatri. It is an Indian movie which is based upon a love story. It is a very good movie, and it has lovely songs as well.
Okay. Do you have a pet?
Yes, I have got a pet. My pet is a parrot, and its name is Perry. It is a talking parrot, it is a talking parrot which has come from Nepal.
Now the thing is this time you're taking a lot of breaks. You're doing and all that. Your language is not fluent. I want you to speak fluently, because your answers must be fluent. So please answer again and now try to be more fluent. Do you have a pet?
I have got a pet. It is a parrot. It is an talking parrot which has come from Nepal. Its name is Perry.
Okay. What kind of food do you like?
I mostly prefer food which is cooked at home. I also eat Chinese food from different Chinese restaurants.
Again, a short answer. You need to add at least 2 to 3 more sentences. I ask you again, what kind of food do you like?
I like to eat fast food from different restaurants like McDonald's because it is very yummy. I don't prefer eating it very often because it is not even good for health. So I go for having fast food like once a month.
Okay, and at the end you must link it with the topic that what kind of food do you like. So I must say I like fast food very much.
Yes.
Okay, this is important because if you do not link your answer with the question, then it is just, I mean, otherwise your topic was fast food. Unless you say I like fast food, it is just fast food. Okay, let's go on. How often do you go shopping?
I go for shopping whenever I need new clothes, like whenever there is any occasion. I also go for shopping like after the season changes. I went for shopping last time 2 months ago, but I don't like going for shopping too much. That's why I don't go much of.
That's your favorite question. That's why you're giving a proper answer, huh? All right, let's go on. What is your favorite festival and why?
My favorite festival is Eid ul-Fitr, which comes after the month of Ramadan. I like this festival very much because like it is a very good day, and on that day every Muslim is just ready and we enjoy with our friends. We go out and we have many things to do, and the best part of that day is that we get Eid from our parents. That is why I like Eid ul-Fitr.
Yeah, now
very
see,
much.
he used a term Eid. Eid is actually a money gift, right? So you can use the word money gift. In Ielts speaking, try to use 100% English. Do not use words from your native language. Even if you use, like you can say, we receive money gifts, and in the local language we call it Eid, then it is okay. So you need to, if there is a special term which is from your native language, you have to elaborate that. Now the last question, you've partially answered this question already. How do people celebrate this festival?
People celebrate this festival by waking up early in the morning. After that they go for Eid prayers. After coming back from Eid prayers, they have a sweet dish which is prepared by their family, and after having that, all of the children, they go out with their friends to play, and the elders also, they call everyone to greet them with Eid Mubarak. And then the parents also give money gifts to children, which is also known as Eid in our native language.
Okay.
This is how people celebrate Eid ul-Fitr at
It's a bit
over
longer answer, but it's good. So this is how you guys need to answer questions, and these are some common questions they might ask you and you have to answer. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and my other channel, Asad Yaqub Vlogs. I also teach Ielts online. If you want to join my online classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. And if there is any query, you can have you can comment this video and I'll get back to you after reading your comment. So Asad Yaqub and
Mustain Asad,
wish
wish you
you
all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.